about you guys, but I am exhausted. For most of us, school probably started within the last few weeks, and you know what that means? More classes, more homework and projects, and getting back to bed earlier than you do during the summer. And by earlier, I mean 2 a.m. It seemed like when I first started college, that's when my bedtime started slowly pushing back. I was an engineer initially, so it made sense. You're always going to be up at like 4 a.m. working on a lab project that is due in 3 hours for your 3-hour class, which is even more fun when you haven't slept. In all honesty, I thought that engineers didn't sleep until I met my first roommate who was a design student. Then I realized that design students are likely the most sleep-deprived people, or at least at my university. There's been so many stories about not leaving the design building for 3 or 4 days and just sleeping there. And I'm not exaggerating at all. The design building's open 24/7. People are always in there doing something, whether it's sleeping or crying their eyes out as they paint with their blood. Just kidding. In all honesty, after I changed majors, I'm still a night owl. I do most of my work until the wee hours of the morning because I can't seem to do it during the day. I only start functioning once the sun sets, which is a big problem, especially when you have work the next day at 8 a.m. If I didn't have to go to work or class the next morning, I probably would have became nocturnal by now, like functioning from 12 p.m. to who knows when in the morning. But somehow I still haven't pulled an all-nighter. I actually do go to sleep at some point, usually 2 or 3, on the rare occasions 4. But I do go to sleep and I force myself to get up, and I have never missed a class or slept through class or work until this past Monday. This is when I learned that you should probably have more than one alarm. So now I have 6. Thankfully, my roommate came in to wake me up. Unfortunately, it was 2 hours after I should have been at work. But at least my boss was understanding, and there was another person working that day. So it's okay. Just, I highly recommend, if you plan on getting up the next day and you haven't slept very well or very long, just, set a few different alarms in various places around your room. Maybe hide some, then you can just go and find them, and then you will be forced to wake up, have some tea or coffee in the morning. You'll be fine, don't worry. I've met a lot of different majors during my transition from being an engineer to being an accountant. I've lived with other engineers, and I've lived with at least 2 design students in the past. And I've met several different English majors, and from what I've understood, nobody sleeps in college. Just nobody. No matter what your major is, there is no major of sleeping if you're trying anyways. If you're really trying, it's going to be difficult. There is no easy route that I'm aware of anyways. If you find that easy major, let me know, and let me know what college you go to. I'm just kidding. I'm fine where I am. I don't need to be somewhere else and start over again. I'm already going on year 5. We don't need to keep going. I used to think that English majors had it really easy until one of my friends who was an English major would text me at 3 a.m. telling me how she had a 35-page report to finish and she'd only done 6 pages. So that's when I pretty much learned that even English majors don't sleep. Everybody's got a lot to do. If you're honestly trying to accomplish something in your major, you're probably not sleeping. It seems like college is just there to mess up your entire sleep schedule. A lot of professors seem to believe that you don't have anything else to do. You're only taking 1 class, obviously. It's not like you have 12, 13, 14, 18 other credits to be worrying about. No, it's just 1 class, just 1. It's fine, you're fine. But the best advice that I've heard from a professor that seems to not care how many credits you're taking was what my former roommates, a design major, mind you, her professor told her that you can sleep when you're dead. In other words, he meant that if you had to sacrifice your sleep in order to get something done, you better do that. Because obviously your health doesn't mean anything at all. No, no. Only the weak sleep. We don't sleep here. That's just silly. So if you manage to somehow get to sleep, let me know how you ensure that you wake up and how you manage to sleep in the first place. Whether it's actually just forcing yourself to go to bed on time or getting up earlier to do your homework that you didn't finish last night. Let me know down in the comments. And if you guys have any questions about college or searching for advice, feel free to leave those down in the comments too. Maybe I'll answer them sometime. I'm trying to think of doing something if I continue to get more subscribers. I appreciate all 9 of you right now. You're really made of awesome. Thanks for subscribing. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and, subscribe if you feel like it, I guess. You don't have to. I'm just doing this for fun because I'm an introvert and I don't talk to people much. I'm sorry. No, I'm fine. I really am fine. Anyways, I better go take a nap or something or get back to my real life duties of finding an internship or things like that. So I'll see you next time. Bye.